teach niggas with all this bullshit in the game, make it harder to reach niggas. But I believe I'm on the road to elite figures. In the Benz all white with Tennessee stickers. Like I just got the plug from Project Pat. Yeah, I'm on my way to the roof, roger that. A long way from running in your crib with a stocking cap. You bet I fail, go and get your deposit back. This one's a no-brainer. You remember the name Pone, I'm no stranger. Rep 96 blocks, kick rocks. I'm like a bartender, hit you with 6 shots.
By Givenchy. I just figured I'd switch the background up a little bit because I recently got a Givenchy fragrance, which I will be reviewing in the near future, and I just thought I'd switch up a little bit. This is my full 2014 starting lineup video. If you don't know what these starting lineup videos are, you know, go to any reviewer's page and they'll talk about it in depth, or go to my starting lineup videos, which are seasonal, and you can learn more about it. Basically, you're picking fragrances that you wear in certain occasions. Some guys do it once. Some reviewers do it annually. I do it seasonally. It's sort of like my best of list for that season. And I try to do it in the middle of the season because it sort of gives an accurate portrayal of what I've really been wearing. And it's also early enough that if you like anything, you can grab it and still rock it in that season. So I'm going to start off with 2 honorable mentions, 2 honorable designer fragrances, because it's all niche in this video. I just wear a lot of niche these days, but I do wear designers. So let's start off with the 2 designer fragrances that have been getting some pretty serious burn in my collection. The first is Fahrenheit's EDP, and yes, I'm not a huge fan of this. I think that they fucked up by dialing down the petroleum. But I still like it. It's still Dior quality, and it's still a good fragrance. So I've been wearing a lot of Fahrenheit EDP. And the other one, designer-wise, that I've been wearing a lot actually, is Pure Coffee by Terry Mugler. You know, recently got this from Mugler's website. They re-released it, and I bought it. And I have just been loving Pure Coffee. I don't think it's a true coffee fragrance. I think it's Amen with some dialed down tar and some more sweetness, but you definitely do get coffee. And yes, I took I $1.50'd my case, my flask with the gem star, so you can get a real good spray. I know probably hurts resale or whatever, but you know, it is what it is, man. I hate the half spray you get with this. So those are the 2 designer ones that I've been rocking out to. So let's now get into the actual starting lineup. My signature scent this fall, it's my favorite niche fragrance, guys. So most of you should probably know. If you have not gotten your nose on this, you are bugging. This is the perfect time of year to wear this fragrance. It is so unique. It is of such high quality, and it is a beautiful, gorgeous, almost perfect gourmand. It is called Zing 10. It is called Zing by L'Artisan Parfumé. Olivia Giacobetti did this, and just sort of imagine circus confections like candy apples, cotton candy, with some musk and sort of animalic notes and leather, saddle leather, and you have this. It blows me away every time I put it on. I always get compliments on it, believe it or not, and it's been my signature scent. You can tell I've worn a lot of it so far. I love Zing by L'Artisan Parfumé. As far as my work scent, believe it or not, this might not seem like a work scent, but I feel like it does really well in my office. I always get compliments from women on this one, believe it or not. It is basically, what you really get out of it is patchouli, white chocolate, and incense. I, of course, am talking about Coromandel by Chanel from their exclusive collection. Has been my work scent that I've really been enjoying this fall. My night out scent, man, this is like real. Renee Zayas calls this the vampire fragrance, and I get where he's coming from with this. It's dark, it's gothic, it sort of smells like someone scorched a bunch of herbs and then let them steep in oil, and then heated that oil, and the smoke of the herbs is coming out. It's just, I think, the best from the line without a doubt. It is definitely one of my top 5 niche fragrances of all time. This is Interlude Man by Amouage. That has been my night out fragrance. It's a little potent for a night out fragrance, but it's done well, and I don't really go out that much now that I am sober for almost 2 years. So Interlude Man. My romantic fragrance, you guys, if you pay attention enough, you know that I always say women like clean and soapy citrus fragrances in the summer, and in the winter they want you to smell yummy. Their words, not mine. I would never say someone smells yummy. That's fucking ridiculous. But they do want you to smell gourmand-like, and this is, to me, you know, my gourmand of 2014. I've just been loving it. I'll never stop loving this guy. This is, of course, Tonka Imperial from Guerlain's high-end collection, The Art of Materials, and it's just a beast. It's a Tonka and like amaretto beast. So that has been my romantic close quarter scent. My high-end suit and tie scent. I kind of killed this fragrance in a review I did. I just said I didn't think it was worth the money, and I still stand by that. But it does have one really good purpose, and that really good purpose is to wear this when you're really dressed up, and you're going to smell unbelievably sophisticated, and people are going to know this is an expensive scent. So my dress-up scent, guys, this is Poivre 23 by Le Labo for my dress-up scent. So let's finish it off with my daring fragrance, and oh yeah, is this daring. If you think Black Afghano is daring, get your nose on this guy. Some people hate this. Some people in Fraycom have just been like, what are the guys who like this thinking? And I totally get that. I think if you rely on the first minute or two or even 20 minutes of this fragrance, if you can't get past that, it's definitely not worth you to buy it. I do think the first 20 minutes are harsh, and not in an amen type, angel men type of way. It's harsher. It almost smells like, you know, someone is burning stones. But once it dries down and you start to get the cedar and the lemon and the myrrh, it is just one of the best myrrh and wood fragrances of all time. It's the most money I've ever paid for a fragrance was this. This is Black Gemstone by 777, Stefan Humbert Lucas. So there you go, guys, the starting lineup. Let's just recap them real quick. Honorable mention number 1, Pure Coffee. Honorable mention number 2, Fahrenheit. Signature scent, Zing by L'Artisan. Work scent, Cormandel by Chanel, of course. Night Out scent, Interlude Man by Amouage. Romantic close quarter scent, Tonka Imperial by Guerlain. Suit and tie scent, Poivre 23 by Le Labo. And daring scent, Black Gemstone by 777. So I don't know, man. I think that's a banging rotation. Maybe you guys won't. You know, this was a really hard video for me to do, and people are probably like, why? Well, guys, there was so much I could have put in this, you know, like and I had to shift things to winter. I was like, you know, I'm just not wearing this enough, and my winter list is going to be crazy too. I mean, you know, this represents a lot of money in fragrances between Poivre 23 and Tonka Imperial and this guy. But man, do I have a slamming rotation for this fall that I'm just really fucking proud of. Like, you know, obviously other reviewers out there, guys like Renee and Steven at Adolescence, and obviously Robes and Eric Hill and Cody, they're guys out there that can fuck with my rotation and one up me for sure. But I really think for 90% of the community, man, it's hard to fuck with this rotation. It really is. It's great. It's a great rotation. Probably, you know, you go back in my starting lineup videos and you take a collection of the fragrances. This, I think, is the best collection. You know, Cormandel is just excellent. Zing is excellent. Tonka Imperial is excellent. Interlude Man is excellent. Pure Coffee is excellent. So just banger after banger. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. You know, we'll be back soon for more videos, review, sample shopping. How it just
talk about they get money, bet they whole account fit on my shoes. I just needed a breather. Now I'm shutting every club down like Nas did at the Fever.